Well, Kroger and Microsoft have gone full CCP Chinese Communist Party on our grocery stores. Kroger is working with Microsoft to install facial recognition technology in stores to identify customers. This could allow shoppers to see prices differently based on their profile. I'm getting sick to my stomach. Welcome to the Mighty AF Show. I'm Roshan,
I'm his wife, Gabriella.
beautiful wife, and today we are talking about how Kroger and Microsoft decided it would be a good idea to go full CCP on us and determine the pricing of our food based on a social score or a facial recognition software. Insane.
The same Kroger that was found guilty of price gouging during the pandemic.
Yup. The same Kroger. The same Kroger that tried to merge with, what was it, Albert?
Albertsons
And
to become a monopoly in the United States.
like,
Interesting.
what are you idiots doing? You unethical morons. You think that this is a good idea in America? Have you not seen what happened to Anheuser-Busch when they decided to go against basic ideologies? You think that we're going to just sit down and allow you to CCP your way through our economy? Get out of here. All right, we got some more information on this before I get too upset. All right, so Kroger and Microsoft. So surge pricing in America, American grocery stores has arrived. Kroger has partnered with Microsoft to introduce AI powered technologies for personalized pricing. Kroger just rolled out surge pricing using facial recognition technology to determine the maximum prices of goods customers are willing to pay. Like, how do you know what's in my wallet? Number one, I'm willing to pay a fair market price on things. Not, oh, well, they're willing to pay 50% more on milk because, well, they have kids. We know they buy a lot of milk. We'll just charge them more.
Terrible.
Kroger has the ability to change the prices of the product depending on the facial image of the person buying them. Like, that doesn't sound wrong to you? That doesn't sound sick in your head? Like, what is wrong with you guys? You guys sat at a table and thought that this would be a good idea for America?
Yeah, who approved this?
You and your silly little Chinese overlords need to go figure out life and figure out reality because that don't fly over here, man. Kroger has the ability to change the prices of their product depending on the facial image. We just said that. Depending on the image of the person buying that product, they can access our information and dictate the price. Can also use the image to determine how often we buy certain products and increase the price of that product. So, if you're a lady,
And your time is coming around, if you know what I mean.
well, you better not be too desperate, because Miss Flo might
I
might
better send my husband to go buy those things.
no, because they'll charge me like 75% more.
They'll know.
I don't know, facial recognition. They're gonna be like, "Hey, what's this weirdo doing?" They can also use our image to determine how often we buy certain products and increase the price of that product. So, say if you buy eggs or milk or bread a whole bunch because you got a family, well, they're gonna make sure that they make a buck off of your family every single time, or the fact that you have to get these items every single time. Um, Dynamic pricing in grocery stores could resemble airline industry's price strategies, which we already know they're a bunch of crooks. Kroger and Microsoft, I don't understand what your plan of action is. I don't understand how you think that this is going to be received by the American public. It's not. Have you lost your mind? Have you lost your brains? This is America. We've boycotted things for way less. You think you're gonna be able to mind control, price control our goods, and we're gonna be a-okay with that? Get out of here.
And to touch on the airline industry's ticket pricing strategies, they're also very predatory. So, for example, Spirit can charge you $29 just arbitrarily for a carry-on bag, but the next person in line they'll charge $119. They just create these random prices, but at least they don't do it based on the way we look, I hope.
Yeah, for real. We got a video giving us a little bit more context, so let's go to that.
Kroger just rolled out surge pricing using facial recognition technology. This means that Kroger has the ability to change the prices of their products depending on the image of the person buying them. Not to mention that most corporations already own a lot of our data. This means that depending on the image of the person buying the product, they can access our information and dictate that price. Can also use our image to determine how often we buy certain products and increase the price of that product. This could lead to discriminatory practices using AI as a scapegoat to charge people of different races, different socioeconomic status, different family sizes, and different dietary restrictions, different prices for the same products that they are buying. And this is the result of an economic system that cannot sustain itself. Capitalism is the pursuit of profit by any means necessary in a finite world. Even if corporations attain new technology to make their operations more efficient, they will always pursue extracting more capital out of consumers for the sake of profit.
Absolutely insanity. How do you think that it's a good idea to be able to roll this out into the United States and you don't think you're going to get any pushback? Corporate crooks. Corporate crooks are just trying to fester their way into our society. And China keeps on trying to fester their way into our society. I don't know if Kroger is an American company. I don't know if they're an idiotic company. I don't know what's going on. I don't know the brain worms that these guys have thinking that this is a valid or good idea.
Well, they definitely sound greedy.
Oh, 100%. They're trying to create this weird little society. This hey, you're in a database. Pretty soon, you're barcoded. You're a number. You stepped out of line. We didn't like what you did. We didn't like how you talked about our government. We don't like how you talked about our officials. We don't like the fact that you got sick and were unable to pay something. And now you're affected at their grocery store. You're affected on how you can buy items. Something he mentioned earlier was dietary restrictions, right? Like, imagine you have dietary restrictions, or so there's only a certain amount of things that you can eat.
Right.
And if there's only a certain amount of things that you are able to eat healthily, they can easily just mark that up, mark it up, mark it up. Pull the old wool over your eyes, saying that, oh yeah, we're doing it for you, so that we know that when you come in, we can have good fixed prices for you. Okay, right. We know that that's not the case. We know that this is all about price hikes at the grocery store, Kroger and Microsoft. I don't know what kind of dystopian type of future oligarchy you're trying to make, but it's not going to happen. This is a population control. You're trying to control the populace. You're trying to control how we eat, what we get, when we can get it. It's insane. This is one of those things where give away your freedoms for free stuff, essentially. Oh,
Right.
it's convenient. Oh, it's easy. It's so easy. It's asinine. All right, let's look into some of these comments before I get so mad. Throw my microphone against the wall. All right, Samantha Gluck said, tailoring prices individually so that they may charge Jane more for meat because she already bought some 2 times that week, and buying a third time is too much. That's quite dystopian, exactly, and highly disturbing. Like it's gross, and it's getting me hot. Imagine, imagine you are consistently in that grocery store buying things. The way they'll push it to you is, oh well, if you're always here, we're gonna make sure you get a better price. No, it's supply and demand. The more of the supply you take, the more of the supply you demand, the more they will demand from you.
Monetarily. Yeah.
Monetarily, absolutely. All right, let's go to the next one. Stay out of Kroger's. Social credit score, same as China. This is exactly what I've been saying too. It's the same as China. It's the same. Hey, you're not a human being. You're in our database. You're just a number. You're just a number. Let's see how good you are. Let's see how bad you are. Let's see how much in line you are.
And who's to say what the numbers, what the credit scores are? Like, is it AI that's going to come up with these scores based on how we look? Is it just an arbitrary score that you get and it's based on your purchasing history? I don't know. It's just all very weird.
It's gross. It's disturbing. And the fact that you guys think that you can roll this out in America, yeah, good luck. Big Brother at the grocery store, privacy invasion, disguised as convenience. Sorry, I'm so disgusted I almost called that. But no, that's exactly what we were saying. It's like it's convenient. It's easy. Oh, we have this convenient, easy new way. Just all you have to do is sign your friggin' soul over. I can't. I'm getting very upset. I know for a fact that once Americans start to hear the insanity that these guys are trying to push, there's going to be a massive pushback. Kroger, do you not care about your stock prices? Do you not? By the way, we can never go to a Kroger because after this video,
our face will be banned.
Our face will be banned. Everything will be about like $5,000 plus for 3 slices of bread and some jam just because we decided to speak up. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, shame on you guys. Shame on the cucks that thought that this was a good idea. Shame on any of the cucks that are promoting this, by the way. Anybody that says, oh, this is a good idea. Any of those stupid celebrity endorsements that you're going to end up seeing for this shit? No, absolutely not. Use your brain, see what they're doing, and don't get played. Don't get played by these guys. If you see that they're doing this crap, go somewhere else, for sure. Because once you start signing into their systems, once you start allowing this type of invasion to infest into our society,
there's no stopping them.
There's no stopping them. They will take and take and take until you own nothing. And yes, it starts at the convenience store. You know why it starts at the convenience store? Because it's our food supply. When they are in charge of our food supply, they are in charge of us. They have autonomy over us when they have autonomy over our food. Absolutely not. Kroger, Microsoft, you need to do better. You need to do better because you guys are messing up. And this is not going to be acceptable in the American public or the American eye. And I need to stop before I throw this microphone against the wall. All right. This is the Mighty AF Show. I'm Roshan.
And I'm Gabriella.
And we are signing off. Like and subscribe so we can keep on bringing you more content.